12 years later, we had 10,000 RVPs. We started with 85 licensed people. That exploded to 225,000 licensed people in 12 years. The second number 2 company was Prudential with 40,000 licensed people. We became number 1 in the largest industry in the world in 6 years, over 2,000 companies. In 8 years, we beat the number 1 Prudential and the number 2 New York Life companies combined. See, I didn't like those jokers even a little bit. When we got them down, you know, I love rubbing their nose in it. I'd put my old foot on the back of their neck and just squeeze it, just kick them in the ribs, you know. I didn't like those people just a little bit. In 12 years, we became the first $300 billion company. For 7 years, we were national champs from 1984 through 1990. And by the way, when we went into Canada, we were number 1 in Canada in 2 years. My final thought. A.L. Williams is a common sense company. You know, everything I've talked to you about today is just common sense. You know, you treat people good. We give them the greatest part-time opportunity in the world. 90% of the people out there hate their job. They hate their boss. They hate their income. And we did what was right for the consumer. We were the only company that sold 100% term 100% of the time, just like Primerica today, built on the same identical principles, the same identical system as A.L. Williams. Ain't that something? A.L. Williams was a common sense company. We built this. I mean, this was an old coach. I mean, there was something good morally about our company. We wanted to do what's right. And to me, you do what's right by selling the thing you own on your own life. The thing about those whole life jokers that just tore me up is 90% of those jokers own term on their own life, and they screwed the consumer by selling them the expensive whole life cash value kind of policies. I didn't want to be like that. I wanted A.L. Williams to be different. I wanted to treat people good. I wanted to sell the best product, the product we own on our own life every time. It was just common sense. It's what I grew up in. It's what my coach taught me. It's what my parents taught me about fairness and rightness. You know, we built A.L. Williams the right way. And number 1, the numbers never lie. Folks, buy term and invest the difference wins every time. Now, did everybody buy? No, a lot of people didn't buy my product. There are a lot of stupid people out there. But we were right 100% of the time. The numbers never lie. Buy term and invest the difference. Buy term and invest the difference is right every time. And number 2, A.L. Williams was built on small RVPs. 90% of RVPs were $15,000, $10,000, $5,000 RVPs. But see, everybody's goal of financial independence is different. It doesn't matter what size organization you build. As long as you have your plan of financial independence and you work your plan, you become financially independent, you're a dadgum winner. A.L. Williams was not built for just the giants. We were built for everybody. Now, hopefully you can become a giant. If that's what you want to do, you can, okay? We had a bunch of giants. We were a company of giants, okay? But if you're going to build an A.L. Williams Primerica team, folks, 90% of your RVPs are going to be small RVPs because they choose to do it that way. Does that make sense? The key to building your team at A.L. Williams in Primerica is a lot doing a little and a little doing a lot.